Morning guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. I'm up bright and early this morning and I am on my way to Wetherby to work with Danny Elliot. I'm going to go help him shoe a couple horses and we're going to do some forging, as I need to get some practice in because I will be attending the Great Yorkshire Show in about a week's time now. I'll be doing the farrier competition there, which is over 3 days. Couple of classes, the two-man shoeing, the draft shoeing and the hunter shoeing. Now I haven't actually done a competition for a long time. It's something I want to get back into. I've just made a bit more time for it recently, pushed myself to get back in that forge, and I'm really enjoying it, learning a lot. I really do love going to work with some other farriers and they give me some tips and tricks, and it does help you a lot. Like me personally, that's the best way I learn, is to go watch and like listen. I find it really good for me to take it in that way. Plus it's good to have a mentor. It's good to have a mentor. It's good to have a teacher to give you feedback, because when you're shoeing on your own or making horseshoes on your own, you don't have anyone to sort of like judge your work. It's nice to have someone to be like, yeah, that's good, that's not, you need to improve this, and you can do it like that. It does help. I'm looking forward to the Yorkshire Show though. It should be a good crack. There'll be a lot of really good farriers there. There'll be the elite of the elite, the top 1% of the lads will be there, and they are truly exceptional. Really good, like really good. There'll be a lot of farriers that people will have not heard of, but in the farrier world we look up to them with a great deal of respect, as they are extremely talented individuals and I'd say real masters of the craft. But you know, they're not all on the internet. A lot of them are older boys, probably don't really use social media like I do, but they're really good. Really good. It's sunny again. This summer, we're having a good summer, guys. I don't know what's going on. It's 23 degrees and it's 8 a.m. Red hot. I'm in the wrong lane. Sorry, guys. But yeah, I'm a little nervous. About it. Oh, I'm still in the wrong lane. I made it, guys. I made it. But yeah, Tom's in his second week of college now as well. He is doing really good. Like, he's enjoying it. You know, I know he thought he wasn't going to enjoy it, but he is. Done some good work. He's passed his exam. He has to do like an exam when he gets there. I'm pretty sure he's passed it, to my knowledge anyway. So for people that don't understand what the competition is, for us farriers, it'll be, so for example, the two-man on the Wednesday, I will be making 2 shoes to go on a horse, a front and a back foot, and then I will make a specimen. So the judge has made a really nice shoe basically, and we have to get as close to it as we can. I think it's like a graduated bar shoe with a set down bar, and you have to do all this between you and your partner in, I think, about an hour and a half. So it's a real tight time. It's really tight to do it well, but that's why it is a competition. And then there'll be judges there that will mark your job and how close you got to that specimen, sizes, etc., nail hole position, and you'll get a mark. And basically, over the days, all the marks taken together will give you your final position in the competition. But I'm just going to have fun, guys. Like I said, I ain't done a competition for a long time, and I just want to go, enjoy myself, and finish the classes, and get, you know, it'd be nice to get a good mark, but if I get, you know, like just a thumbs up, a well done, I'd be happy with that. And like I said, the guys that are going are the best of the best. And these lads put some work in. A lot of lads from the England team will be there. And like I said, they are the top 0.01% of farriers. Really good. Really good. So So yeah, I look forward to just watching that. You know, watching them guys forge is cool. I learn a lot of people like that as well. I've been practicing with Toby Pedley over in Harrogate. He's really quite talented. I've already been over, see him twice, and learned so much. Real nice fella. He even made me some tools, which I wasn't expecting, which I'm really grateful for. They were mint, really good tools. But yeah, I was really grateful that he did that for me, you know. Real nice guy. And just taking the time to help teach me and stuff. I'm really grateful for that too. You guys will have seen Danny before. He did the hoofbeat video. Real knowledgeable fella too. Really good farrier. So yeah, I'm going to like film the day with him, a few bits and bats. Hopefully get this video edited for you all real soon. I know I didn't get anything up on Sunday, just with Tom being away, I was working so much, and I'm still finding that balance between like being a content creator now, let's say, if I can call myself one, and still being a farrier. I know my content is about farriery, but like it does take time to make these videos and to film stuff and plan it. Whereas I also have, it's like the high season here at the minute. Lots of people are competing with their horses. You know, hooves are going real quick. We've had some real dry weather. I've had a few lame horses, a few problems to fix. So I have to put that first. And you know, we've only got so many hours in a day before we run out of them. And sometimes I just have to do what I can do. But I'm still really grateful for all the love and support you guys show me. Still turning up for me and watching my stuff. I do have a lot of time for everyone that does. I woke up this morning a little bit late. Traffic was real bad. Then a little bit of a grump. I didn't sleep that well. I always find if I'm in a grump like that, though, just crack a smile. Do you know what I mean? Just there's power in smiling, I'm telling you. And just crack a smile. Deep breath, crack a smile. You know, there's no point stressing over things that you can't do nothing about. That's a bad habit I have sometimes. But ultimately, it's all going to be all right, guys, yeah? It's all going to be all right. We're going to get it done. Yeah, the stress can sort of get to you a little bit, but like I said, deep breath and a big smile. Sorts it out. Yeah, I didn't want to scare anyone with the last video. I know it was a little bit clickbait. Goodbye, Tommy. He is definitely coming back now. He's like less than 2 weeks now. I'll be back. But yeah, today will be pretty cool. Like I said, I think we're going to go do a couple. I'm going to help Danny show a few of his horses. I just said I'd give him a hand, no problem. You know, he'll teach me a few things in return. And then we're going to go in his forge and make some shoes. Have a few good run-throughs as he's going to be firing for me on the day. And we're doing the two-man together, so it's good to kind of like practice together, understand how each other's going to work. I'm excited for it. It'll be good. Nervous but excited. And ultimately it'll only make me better. Even if it doesn't go my way or things that don't go right on the day, I will learn from that. And sometimes you have to make mistakes to learn. That's what I think. If something goes wrong, you learn not to do it. You learn to do it right next time. That's it. Learn to do it right next time. Green up here, guys, innit? Got some right views. Look at that. We are well and truly in the countryside. Good girl. Hey, good girl. Good girl, that's it. Good lad. You like that, don't you? Hey. You like that, don't you? Hey, that's so nice. So nice.
So we've arrived now at the first call of the day with Danny. I know I'm calling this horse a good girl, but in fact, he is a boy, and he is a very talented pony. He is one of the best 148 show jumping ponies in Europe, so it's an absolute privilege to be able to do his feat. He was really well behaved, especially to say he's never met me before. Really straightforward job. All I had to do was get his shoes off, give him a nice trim, balance his hooves up, and put a new saddle in. But yeah, he took to it real good. Like I said, often horses that don't really know you or are familiar with you can be a little bit standoffish, but he was chill.
That's a good girl. Here we go. Oh. Is it flies, mate? Oh, there's some big horse flies around, isn't there? Yeah. We're biting this lad, right? Bum then.
I tell you what though, there was a lot of big horseflies buzzing around that day. He just got a little bite there on his bum, and it was the size of a bird. Like, that thing definitely wasn't a fly. It was like a bat, and I think the poor little fella got a nibble, and it just made him jump. Once I got him all finished off, and his hooves are nice and shiny, Danny was doing a few stud rolls on his other horse, so I jumped on this fella here to just tighten his shoes up for Danny. Now, I didn't even realise, but this horse was in fact a stallion. He was so quiet, so quiet. Usually a stallion horse is a little bit more frisky, a little bit more fidgety, like I want to say. They are a little bit more nibbly too, but you know, he was real quiet. Like, he just wanted to eat his hay now. This fella was the last horse on the yard. Now, when I was shoeing him, I discovered that he had a little bit of bruising on his soles. I suspect this is just down to the ground, again, being so tough. I feel like I've said that an awful lot this past month, but believe me, it has been really hard. So I pointed out to Danny, and he said, let's put a 3D pad onto his foot with some hoof cushion. I find this is a really, really good treatment, especially with a pad like this, as it's not completely full, so it allows the hoof cushion to sort of mould into it, and it won't put too much pressure on that sole, as he does have a little bit of bruising, so you don't really want to be loading the bruised area up too much. As you can imagine, if you yourself had a bruised foot, and then you put a very tough shoe on with a very hard inner sole, and then you have to stand up on it, you're going to irritate your bruised foot even more, right? So that's where this pad's great, because it's like the complete opposite with them little circles and that really soft hoof cushion. It can give a lot, so it just helps protect that area and stops the sole being irritated furthermore on the hard ground. And 3D pad itself is actually fantastic at correcting the HPA of the horse. Now, this chap, again, you could say he was slightly broken back. So by adding this 3D pad, it is really helping correct that hoof pastern axis. So we're doing a few things at once here, guys. Basically, we're doing a few things at once, and it is a really good treatment. I was really happy with the outcome of this.
Wow. Hoof was melting.
Yeah, with the temperature being 30 degrees, my hoof balm was turning into a hoof slush, and it was going all over the place. It actually spilt in Danny's van, and I don't think he was too pleased with that, as it was all over the floor. We're now on his way to the last call, and let me tell you, I have shod a lot of horses and met a lot of ponies, but I've never ever done a Shetland racing pony.
Shetland racing pony. Shetland racing pony. Hey up, pal. Oh.
Now, this little beast is called Bullseye, and apparently he's an extremely fast
Shetland racing
pony. Never ever met one before, but first time for everything. He was fairly new to the yard, I think, or I'm not actually sure. I think he had been there and has been away for training for quite a while, and he'd only had a pair of aluminium shoes put on him once. He was extremely nervous, to be honest. Obviously, again, he doesn't know who I am, and he's not actually been living where he is now for very long.
Come on. Oh, I might need a bit of that over this way.
So I'm not really sure how this farrier got on with the horse last time, but because he was a little bit frightened and stressed,
keep them horse flies off your
again, the flies weren't helping us at all. I spoke to his lovely owner, who's absolutely wonderful, and she understood that perhaps putting Bullseye's shoes on is not going to be possible.
What, does he not like bagging?
Yeah, it's the bagging. I feel like he's going to go.
What is wrong with my pony? He's all like bagging.
He's been alright. It's just as soon as I try driving hill, he just does backflips.
Yeah, right, okay.
It's fair enough because he's small.
Yeah.
Is
and
it,
they were probably his first set of shoes. Well, I don't want my pony to be upset because I don't want him to have a shoe.
I'm going to tell you the truth.
It probably will traumatise Pony who's putting them on.
Yeah, and I don't want them to.
Yeah, so let's not do it then.
No. It's alright, Bullseye.
Yeah, it's just, I can tell. When I hit that first nail towards him, he really didn't like it.
And it's not like he hasn't got any foot or anything, is it?
Nah, he's got nice feet. See, look, he's nice and happy now.
I definitely feel like we made the right
Nice
call
and happy,
here
mate,
because
aren't
poor
you?
Bullseye was extremely nail shy. Now, when we say the term nail shy, we mean they're just scared of the vibration from the hammer when you strike the nail. I mean, it does probably feel weird, but in my experience, you can help horses get over this by gently tapping their feet, giving them treats, letting them know that, you know, it's not as scary as they think it is. And over time, they really do get over it. But it is usually horses that haven't had it done that much or are quite new to it that are scared of it. But yeah, I'm sure Bullseye will be fine without his shoes anyway. You can see why Danny lives where he lives, because the countryside round there is absolutely stunning. Now with all the horses shod up and finished, it's back to Danny's forge where he's very kindly going to give me some shoemaking tuition. Here he's going to run me through a tool unfulled cork and wedge. This is a real tricky shoe. It's one that I've actually never made before. This was my first time making one. Danny always does a fantastic job of explaining things to me in great detail, and I am able to absorb it like a sponge.
Right down to the bottom, yeah. Right down the base, yeah.
I'm just forging my inside heel. Now this is a wedge that we're going to put on now. Danny's just finished his. We're going to put it through the block, set it down. Yeah, I don't swing a sledgehammer that well. But I don't look so stiff. I don't think I look real stiff here.
Put it over like that much. Do less. That's it. Now Pete, lift your back hand up. High. Now drop it. Yeah. You have a machine with that sledge, yeah? I can feel my arms vibrating.
This is one of the horseshoes that I'm going to be making on the day when I'm competing. I'll have to make this shoe and also make a hunter shoe to fit a horse's foot. I believe in about an hour and 15 minutes. So I'm cutting it a bit fine, as obviously I've just let to make the shoe, but I'm pretty confident that I'm going to at least finish it. And like I say, hopefully get a thumbs up from someone.
Get there, about an inch. Yeah, about an inch. Knock it back in, knock it over a bit more square, that's it. Now narrow up at the back a little bit. Up, let's stand inside, lift your back hand up a bit. Right, now set it in, it's wet, yeah.
This is our outside heel. Now we call this a corking. Corkings are a very tricky thing to get looking crispy. I mean, there is a really high skill ceiling on forging a corking, let me tell you that. I have made a fair few. I'm yet to still really make one that I'm really proud of, so I will keep going at it. But you watch some people forge them effortlessly and there is no distortion, there's no twist. They really are perfect on every side. Yeah, Danny nearly did pull his roof from the garage through then. I think he just got a little bit carried away with the sledge. But let me tell you, he's a force to be reckoned with that sledgehammer. The cool thing about making this horseshoe is you actually start with a piece of square bar and we run it through a tool we call a block, which is on the anvil there, and we will work the metal into the block to create our own tool and fold section. It makes it look real crispy. It can twist a little bit, so you have to be real delicate with how you're doing it. I mean, not delicate because obviously we are smacking it as hard as we can with a sledgehammer, but you have to make sure that you're working it correctly through the block so you don't get any twists or anything like that.
branch, nail all it, then re-fuller it and nail all it again, and then stamp it again and then pitch it out. Keep on doing it. Perfect. Bit more, bit more, bit more. Yeah. Right. Pick it up and hit that corner there. There you go. Perfect. Boom. You blow it out where it needs to.
Now I've got the shoe all forged up with my heels on and my nail holes put into place. I'm just putting my clips on with a clipping hammer. Again, the crossburner can be a little bit tricky to pull a nice clip from, as you don't really want to undo all the nice forge work you've just done by missing. And I'd say I've got a pretty steady hand, but
It's alright, mate. Don't do that. You're just wrecking it.
when you're real tired and sweaty, you can slip a touch. But nah, this shoe turned out pretty good from the first one. I was real impressed with it, and I want to say huge thank you to Danny for holding my hand through it and teaching me how to do it. And yeah, hopefully I can produce something similar to this on the day, but we will see, guys.
Yeah,
we'll see.
But we got it there.
Again, as always, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this video.
First tool and
I know I did. I had a lot of fun working with Danny, and I will see you guys on the next one. Love you, bye.